everyone. Good to see you all back. Ready better than ever. Came back from Florida. We had the on-site. Things worked out great. Good to see you all. Just want to look at a couple of things here. All right, good. Welcome, everyone from social media, everyone on YouTube, and everyone else on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn, wherever you guys are from. It's nice to see you all back again. Let me tell you, it was really long. Kind of lost my voice a little bit. I don't know what it is. I went down to Florida. Obviously, it wasn't like super cold here in New York, but I got a little cold, so please feel free, please don't mind me, my little raspiness. I don't know if that just happens, I guess. But we had a great time. And listen, if you missed Florida, I know a lot of you guys did come back from the did the webcast. We had such a great time. We'll send some photos. We'll send out a questionnaire, everyone else. I really want everybody to come next time. I know timing, maybe some parts of the country, whatever it is, but I'm going to send out a questionnaire for all you guys to fill out, and we'll see who can make it. And I saw Lita say, we'll try to make it to Canada, but that would be that. We'll love to do that. That is awesome. But we'll figure something out. But in the meantime, let's talk about what happened yesterday. There's a couple of good stocks that moving. BAER is moving unbelievable. This stock right here. What a great run up early in this morning. You could see here at 7 o'clock, it literally ran right around this price around 550. This is where the nice little decent move was at. Right around the 8 o'clock, you had the program training. It kicks in right around 726, and the stock went over to about 850. Came down a little shake, made a nice little pop. I'll be really careful of that stock this morning due to see how that big volatility. But it looks like, as of right now, I mean, in pre-market, this is not your basic level one stock. Probably will give this maybe a 3 as we're looking right now. So BAER, that's where we're at with that one. But we're going to come back to that. Let's talk about what happened yesterday, though. A couple of good stocks that did move pretty well. I've been a little bit of a fan of Boyle. So Boyle finally made a really, really nice move in the morning. It's a little bit of an ETF. It's a little bit difficult to trade. This stock took a major hit all the way from 120. We've been watching this stock for a while. You can see right here, nice little push right here. Stock went from in the early mornings, ran from like 460, and right around 9:30 had a nice little push to 520. Great pre-market run up, and it had a really nice run up going into the close. So that one moved pretty nice. Another stock that we traded, AMD. I know some of you traded that one. Good volatility. Had a nice little short going into the open. That one ran from 81 down to 78. What else did we have? SOXL. I heard you guys were trading. That was pretty nice. 1440 up to 1520. Another nice little move right there. The crazy one was the OCEA. So this one was retarded. This was ridiculous. This stock ran from at 9:30, came right at the gate. This is basically all you need. Was this one right here, $6.25. This stock got halted. My God, it ran to $26. What does that come out to be? 500% movement over the course of the day? Well, 5 times 5 is 25, right? So 500%, not including what it did from the following day, because obviously it was gapped up. And you could see it, this stock, what was nice about this stock right here is that if you saw it on Wednesday, this stock had a really nice push. You could see I was making higher highs, and how it was making a nice little push. It started early in the morning around this 320, ended up closing up to around this 580. So this is how we find swing trades. And sure enough, this thing just was absolutely just out of this world, just really popped. And if you missed it, you could have got into the pre-market. Anyway, that's the only one you needed. Anyway, that's the past. Let's focus on the future. What's happening this morning? So we need to find a new watch list. Now, today is Friday. With that said, just to let everybody know, today is not technically the end of the pay period because we have Monday and Tuesday. I hate the end of the period, end of the month ending on a Tuesday on the 28th. Remember, February is the shortest month of the year. But a lot of people didn't want to come out with too much news. The market's taken a really big hit. We're down 367 points right now. Some of you know that we had Tom Busby, and myself. We were talking about the market. A lot of people are like, where do you think the market's going? We don't like it. We really don't like it. With everything going on, now you're hearing that you got troops going to Taiwan. You're hearing like just a lot of crazy stuff happening. I think the market is a little nervous. You heard that the Fed rate what they're talking about, about their interest rates. They were talking, still couldn't make any sense what was coming out of their mouth, but it looks like they're going to probably raise it a little bit. Listen, we got support levels right here, and we look like we just broke them. So we could look like we could drop down to the 31s, right? We're at 32.80. We're getting close to there. I mean, if you look at the overall year, where we've been at since 2021, we really, I mean, cyber traders, we teach this all the time. What do you see? I see lower lows. We had this great spike, and we know September was always a great time of the year. I always tell you that. You could just trade September, October, November, and you can kind of like call it end of the year. But after that, I mean, you had this big lower lows, you had this nice little rally, but after that, it doesn't look like it's really doing too much. We're back where we're at. We got the lows here at 30,000. Let me tell you, you've been here before. You know we can get there pretty quickly. So now, is that a bad thing? Yeah, you better be, you got to be concerned about on your longs and your long-term trades. But as a day trader, what we're doing, this is like a dream come true. We want this. You need action. You need activity. So let's go through the watch list. Now we kind of get an idea what we're talking about with the market. Just be very, very careful on a Friday. I'm not a big fan trading on Fridays. This week was President's Day was on Monday. We were trading on onsite. I'm not a fan of trading on Tuesdays, but let me tell you what we've learned. We've learned that you get to see it. It's a fact, and that's why I hate trading. Before and after holidays, especially this week is winter recess, so a lot of kids are off from school. But anyway, there are a couple of stocks. We're going to put the BARE on there. It looks like this. There was a couple of iceberg orders out here. It just got filled. You could see it right here. The seller just got done. There was this big seller right around here, but there's not that many orders. Look over here on the COB column. There are a lot of small tier size, so this could probably get to a category 4. So be very, very careful. Unless you're one of those advanced traders, you're making you're making the $1, $2 a day, or the mid 6 figures. Be careful of that one, but don't worry about it. There are other stocks out there. CING also looked like a pretty good stock. Got to bring up some data on this stock. It's up about 58%. It's a level 1 stock. You can tell by the tier sizes. It had a nice little run early in the morning, but now it's starting to get close to this big support levels right here. So if I go over here and if I see if there's any iceberg orders out there, not really. It actually looks pretty weak. Looks like these people are pushing it down. There's this 12,000 share buyer at $1.72. I don't know if that's really a lot when the stock already traded 8 million shares. But it is number 2 on the list. It is a level 1 stock. It could be a good beginner stock for some of you, so keep an eye on that. Beyond Meat, this stock got hammered. This stock was the greatest story. Plant-based burgers. You still got that flavor. One thing I never understood about Beyond Meat, it still had a lot of calories, though. That was the only thing I didn't understand. So I don't know if it was because you were vegan or if it was because you were trying to lose weight because of the burger. But at the end of the day, this stock took a very, very big hit. I think Burger King took it off their menu, actually, believe it. I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But this stock, it's up $2. Listen, I'm not going to hold it against it. I'm not going to say, oh, I hate the company, so it's going to go lower. Listen, I'll still trade it. You know what I mean? I'll still trade it. If it's starting to finally making its new bounce, I'll trade it. So it's up pretty decent. It's up about $2, 12%. We'll put it on the watch list. BYND. Now remember, a lot of these stocks, and one thing that was awesome about you guys coming to the onsite is that I'm sitting there walking around the boardroom. I know some of you here have been to the onsite. I love just walking around, looking at your platform, setting it up, helping what you're doing wrong. Some of you here, with your coaching, you get it, but it's not the same. And I noticed that every time I'm looking at somebody's platform, I notice that some people had, just wasting real estate on their system. So, and not only that, but some of the stocks that they were looking at, you could filter them out to get them out. Like, this stock is not tradable, even though it's the 4th biggest percentage gainer. Remember, I kept on telling all of you that we here for onsite and on the webcast, you can't trade them all. You need one, and that's what it's all about. Like the OCEA yesterday, this stock had a really good pop, came right back down, great volume. Only thing I don't like about it, it's an IPO. It just came public, so it's going to be really hard to kind of, you know, analyze where it's going to go. I would be careful of it. But you know what? I'll put it on the B list because our list is pretty small. Might even go on a C list. This is garbage. Tier size ugly. It's ETF. You don't want to trade this one right here. These are all garbage. All right, so nothing really there. On the losers list, not that much going on there. Nothing going on here. Well, it could get a little bounce rate. Well, it's pharmaceutical stock. Forget it. We're going to pass on that one. Okay, New York Stock Exchange. This is a decent stock that's moving pretty good right here. Let me bring it up on level 4. TMBR. TMBR. Nice little push. Nice little trend. Got some resistance levels around 280. There was somebody out there earlier around the $3 that pushed it down, but we are getting some buyers out here. So it looks like we're getting some orders right here. Big buyers. This one, look, 94,000 share buyer. Look at that. He's out. We know he's out there, so that's a good thing. So we're going to keep an eye on that. That one looks pretty good. That one could get some good movement on that one. You could see that this stock on the long-term chart was a $180 stock. Took a very, very big hit. Anything else out here? Nothing much. Ooh, Carvana taking a hit. You guys are pretty happy we got out of that stock, Carvana. You know what? We traded it on-site, and some of you in the webcast saw the stock, and I'm like, man, thank God we got out of this stock because we literally got really hurt on that one. We actually lost money on this stock. We lost very, very little, but thank God it was because, you know what? Some people, the biggest thing what we kind of really covered that we learned a lot in the on-site is, you know, how to take losses. If you didn't know how to take a loss on this stock, or more or less take a profit when we bought it right around the 450, selling at where did we get out? 19, right? 1850. Look at that. So we still would have doubled our money, but look how much money we gave back. All right, everybody. So listen, watch list is not that big. It's a typical Friday. We'll get into the end of the month. People are still on vacation. It's winter recess for some people. They're going to be back. I'm probably expecting to start picking up next week a little bit more. But if you see something, you say something, all right? So list is not that big, but we know something will pop up, and we'll go from there. All right, guys? All right, I gained 80. Carlton on YouTube just said he just made $80 from Carvana. Well, good for you. Listen, it's going to go on a watch list. We could probably still short it, so definitely going to put it on the list. It's moving up. It's going down beautifully, so that's what's nice. Oh, earnings came out yesterday on it. Yeah, you can see that, and obviously it didn't work out too well. All right, guys. Good luck today. Happy trading. We'll see you at 9:30. The market opens up. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook Live, you could always join us, like us, friend us. If you want to join our trading room, join us for a couple of, and be in there during the day, you're more than welcome to. Cyber traders, we always say, you see something, you say something. All right. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. And we'll see you about 15 minutes when the market opens up.